Yo, I got something to say, and when I said you better listen up, it's your boy Frankly, aka Frank the host, and this is.
My name is El Marquis, musician, rapper, record producer, Unashamed cross follower. Today we're going to talk about why producers should make their beats available online to lease.
El Marquis Productions.
Okay, so we're all these series that we've been talking about is really trying to help the artists to get money. Everybody needs to get to the bag. There's a lot of it out here for us to get, and so therefore, this is the reason why we're talking about these topics, and there's more to come. So do us a favor, before we get into this, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share all our content with everyone that you know. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit us all up, both of us up. And we'll, if you have any topics too, send them our way. We'll answer them. Anyway, El Marquis, let's talk about it.
Alright, so the traditional way of producers sending out beats to artists is they may link up with the artist in person and create beats for them on the spot and link up with them that way. Or they'll send beats off for placements, and they'll do this by, like sending out emails with their beats in them to A&Rs or record labels or directly to the artists themselves. Mm-hmm. And that's cool. There is definitely money to be made through that, but the problem with that is a lot of times it's very inconsistent. So if you're sending off beats for placement for artists, let's say one picks one up, then you have to wait for them to actually get the beat right over recorded. You have to wait for them to actually release it, and it may take even longer if it's getting placed on an album, if it's not a single. Then you have to go through all the paperwork, and then you have to wait for the label to get everything in order. You have to get your paperwork straight, and then you pretty much get the payments, and then you have to wait for royalties, and you definitely get like a pretty decent check up front, especially if it's with a bigger artist. But the problem with that is that if the placements are like slow down for a little while, like your money's gonna slow down. If the single flops for some reason, that's even less money that you may be making. If the song was originally intended to be on an album, let's say you sample something, you couldn't get the sample cleared, and then the song gets cut, you're still losing money that way. That's not to discourage producers from setting the beats off for placement, but there are other ways that you can actually earn revenue as a producer without having to chase the industry.
Right.
And that's where leasing beats comes in. So when a producer leases a beat to an artist, essentially the artist is borrowing the beat. Mm-hmm. So rather than just giving the beat to one artist, have it be exclusive, and that's the only artist you sell that beat to, you can resell the same beat to multiple artists however many times you want, and you can do whatever. You still maintain the rights to the beat, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it to a billion artists, you can put it on a beat tape, you can send it to content creators and have them use it as background music. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter how many people use it, you maintain the rights to the beat. And you would typically sell leases for a smaller price than an exclusive beat. And like exclusive beats, you go, depending on who you are and who you're selling the beat to, could be anywhere from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. Mm-hmm. If you sell a beat lease, they may start at like maybe $20. And there are different pricing tiers you can have available on your website depending on how you want to set it up. But some people may view it as like you're cheapening your brand, or like they see like, oh, you're only selling it for $20. Oh, how am I supposed to make any money that way? But if you're selling the same beat to 5 to 10 other artists, that money starts adding up. Especially if you figure out like how to maximize your reach and the amount of content that you're able to put out. There's some serious money that can be made through leasing your beats to other artists, and it's really simple to do. All you really need to do is make your own website. You can use these services that offer beat stores like Airbnb or BeatStars. I'm actually a user of BeatStars. I think they're the best platform to use for leasing beats. Mm-hmm. What's cool about using either of them, you can't go wrong using either of them. I just personally prefer BeatStars. What's cool about them is that when the artist goes onto your page, they're able to immediately stream all your beats. They're able to instantly purchase them. You have your contracts right there available on your site, so that there's no question about what the artist is getting into. It looks really professional, and everything's instant, so they don't have to wait for you to send them the beat. They don't have to wait for you to send them a contract. It's all
right there.
Yeah, it's all right there. So as soon as you hit that purchase button, you're on the way. You got it.
Cool.
And some of the really big benefits to making beats available to lease rather than just playing placement games is that it's the revenue is a lot more. It can be more consistent than just waiting to get a placement and then waiting for the royalty checks to come in, because since all this stuff is instant. If someone leases a beat from me right now, I pocket the money right now. I don't have to wait for the label to pay me out. I don't have to worry about any shady business deals or publishing deals or anything. Like, it's all instant. It's just from the producer to the artist or the client or however you want to refer to people purchasing your beats. And if you really study the game, if you really know how to reach out to artists and how to add value to them, not just only sell them beats, but like you know how to like really add value to the artist. There's lots of money that can be made. You'll be a bit more. You're able to be a bit more personal with the artist as well. And there are tons of ways that you can monetize this current business model.
So my question is, as a beat maker for you and leasing your beats, what is your way of really connecting with artists? What would you be suggesting? Give me 2 ways you can connect with artists so they can lease your beats.
The most important thing is one, just getting face to face with them if you're able to. Like, if the best thing you can do is find local artists in your area, make sure that they're actually good at what they do and that you actually enjoy the type of music that they make, and then you can build a relationship with them, and then in some cases you may not even want them to lease your beats. Maybe you might make beats for them for free at first, but like, just build personal connections with artists face to face. A lot of times what I do as well, and I still interact with artists in person on a regular basis, but what I do is actually I utilize social media. I go on YouTube or Instagram, and I find different artists on there that I like, and then I don't spam them. What I do is actually I'll go into messages, I'll contact them. Hey, I like your song, or I like your posts. I like connecting with different independent artists to see if I can add value to them with beats, and also for I do mixing and mastering services as well. So I ask them if they're in need of both. Some artists they won't reply, but a lot will. And if they say, yeah, I'm in need of beats or I'm in need of mixing or anything, that's when I ask them if I'm able to send them a link to my website or to specific beats. A lot of producers, they'll just go through a bunch of random artists and they'll spam them links either in the comment section or in the first thing they'll message is a link to their website, and that's actually, it's really impolite. Like, it's spam, and you're just getting the artist, or you're trying to get the artist to give you money without giving a reason why. You're not asking them what they actually need, because I ask the artists what types of beats that they're looking for, and hopefully they're specific and they say, oh, I'm looking for 160 BPM trap style beats, or I'm looking for more 90s boom bap beats, or I'm looking for whatever. And if I happen to not make the style of beats that they're looking for, I'd say, oh, my bad, I can't really help you. My bad, have a good day.
So the biggest thing, and I was getting at this because when you're doing music, you're sending beats out. First of all, you want to network, and 2, you want to build relationships.
Right.
So that way you guys can have a connection with the music. 'Cause it's kind of cool when you have that connection. You know when you know it. Like, as a producer and an artist, I'm not an artist, but I've been in there, and you can tell, like, it's that moment when everyone's like, this is it. You know, you kind of have that feel. And and I want to let you guys know, although you probably can tell that we deal with probably a lot of hip hop, but there's this works for just about every genre. There's beat makers for country, there's beat makers for pop and
EDM.
rock, EDM, all of that like that. It works across the board for all this right here, and you all should listen. You want to make sure that you all get what you need. And so listen, this is what I want to just say. Like, if you guys have questions, again, feel free to hit me up. Let's talk about it. As far as in making sure you can get on the BeatStars, and if you have questions on doing that, and maybe even writing a contract. Because some people don't know how to write a contract and what goes into the contract. Maybe we'll talk about that one time. about, because you need a contract, because you don't want to just be making beats, because some people don't know, like, where do I get a contract at? We got you. We want to make sure you get that. But you got to have the contract straight. You want to look professional. You don't want to spam people, but you want to tell people about it, and you want to build relationships because you want to make good music. You want to make a hit. And you definitely want to be connected to that. We talked about the last time we were on, about the split and stuff like that too.
Right.
That's a huge deal. The beat maker should make something off of the music. So definitely lease the music, and then you have exclusive. What else? So is it leasing?
Leasing and exclusive rights. And for leasing, there are different pricing tiers that are usually sold to the artist. Every producer's website's a little different. You can set up however you want because it's your business. You do what you want. What's typically seen is the basic lease, which is normally it comes with an MP3, and there's a certain limit of streams or downloads that you can make available, and you can say that okay, you can sell the song, you can have it streamed, but you can't get it synced in like a TV or film, or you can have it playing like a certain amount of radio stations. That's up to you to determine. So there's the basic lease, which is normally an MP3. There's a wave lease, where the wave is the uncompressed audio file. If an artist is to get that, then their music will sound more professional than if they just got the MP3, because the MP3 is a compressed file. And then you also can sell the unlimited trackouts, which means there's no limit of how many songs or streams, downloads or streams that they can sell, and they get each individual instrument file, which means that the artist has the freedom to completely rearrange the beat or mix it differently. Like if they wanted your drums to be louder, if they wanted your melodies to be softer, or if they wanted to even just take something out of the beat. They have some of the trackouts will give them the freedom to do that, and you can sell those at a higher price than an MP3 lease.
Most definitely. So there you got it. You should lease your music. You should lease the beats. And there are exclusive things. We talk about that one time again. But listen, do me a favor. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit us both up. We'll have a conversation about it and help you guys out.
Absolutely.
Yo, if you have anything, again, hit us up. No one told you. We want to tell you.
Love
you. Peace.